Halloween and Christmas are both my favorite times of the year.
Same.
It's like that constant debate if you're like in Gryffindor or Slytherin.
What does that mean? A Gryffindor, a Slytherin?
Gryffindor and Slytherin, Harry Potter.
I've never seen Harry Potter. I feel like an asshole.
Harry Potter. What? You're literally on the phone with the most English person in history. And it's like, I'm just like, you haven't seen Harry Potter? What?
But where you're from, there's a bunch of haunted places there.
There's a lot of old stuff, man. There's a lot of old, crazy stuff. And my granddad used to live in a place that was like built, because it was such an old country. Apparently Robin Hood had stayed there once.
Oh my God.
So when you went to the house, it was so old and so cold, like big stone walls in Yorkshire. And I could hear things at night.
Like what?
And I could feel things. I felt someone breathing on my neck once.
Oh, so you've had experiences.
Yeah, man, I've seen a ghost before, yeah. I've seen my grandma, she died. I've seen her before, flat out. My grandmother, she's the best lady ever. Like, always wore leopard print, red nails. She was an alky. She died of alcoholism. She drank herself to death. And I remember she retired to Spain with my granddad, and she'd always sit in this living room, and I'd see her at 3 a.m. because I've always been a night owl. I'd come downstairs at like 3 a.m. and I'd just, you know what I mean, like smoke a spliff. I would always see her, and she'd always let me off. I'd be like, shh, I won't tell your mother.
So she was cool.
Yeah, she was cool as fuck. And then she passed away, and I went to my granddad's place probably 2-3 years ago. No, less, a year ago. And my grandma had been gone 5 years now, maybe, yeah, about 5 years now. And I saw her. And I literally swear to God, I saw her for about 30 seconds. Not like I seen her sat in the chair, drinking a glass of wine. Like,
what'd you do?
When I fucking freaked the fuck out. So I ran out of the kitchen, because you can see into the living room from the kitchen. So I walked back in. I'm getting kind of freaked out right now. I walked in, and she was still there. And then I like blinked again, and she'd gone. And I wasn't even smoking a spliff that night.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Yeah, no, it's completely. Came down for a drink of water, maybe a cheeky Kit Kat or something.
Is the song Teresa, I was listening to that like right when I was getting ready. Is that about a ghost?
It is, yeah. It literally is. It's about a girl who told me her boyfriend died, and kind of but she said she feels like he's with her all the time. And I felt that heavy, because I felt like a big connection with like my fan base and that. You know what I'm saying? I think to feel loved and to feel accepted is something that never leaves you, because people die, but energy doesn't die. Energy can't die. It can't be destroyed. That's science.
Laws of inertia.
You know what I'm saying? That can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred. You know what I'm saying? And I think I believe in that. You know what I mean? Energy can't die. And that song is legitimately about like kind of a ghost and some weird higher power. All my music, especially within this album, radiates kind of the intelligence of my generation, because of social media and because of the connection and because of the ever-evolving state of how we learn things. You know, I think a lot of young people are very tapped in and very intelligent, because we stand for one mutual ideology that's we all want everyone we know to feel loved and feel equal. Even your mate, even the bloke down the street buying milk and sugar. You know what I mean? You want him to feel equal, and you want him to feel good about himself.
Yeah. I feel, for me, I just want to feel safe in my body, in my gender, in my sexuality, in the color of one's skin. I just want people to feel safe being themselves.
I don't know. I love dressing up. I think like I wear a lot of makeup. You know what I mean? I wear a lot of, I kind of love wearing like skirts. I feel like very sexy in a skirt and shit. And Halloween kind of was the first, I don't know, time I did anything like that. I was like, I got to put on a costume, and then that costume turned out not to be a costume and turned out to be, oh, fuck, I think this is who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a gateway.
Completely.
I think I have the same affinity for the holiday because I could just smear makeup all over and just look like a total quote unquote insane person. And it was acceptable to go out in public like that. Whereas any other night of the year, it's not okay. But for me, it's like fucking Halloween meets like my birthday. It's the best.
I think putting people in boxes for what they wear is a fucking travesty. I think boxes are for cereal, man.
I fully agree with you. To hear the entire podcast, listen and follow Kesha and the Creepies on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.